Hi everyone, I'm Arglefumph. This video is a full game video for Miss Holmes' 5 Orange Pips. But of course you already knew that because that's the title of the video.
The entire Holmes line will get what's coming to them. I swear it. Our families will take our revenge.
Ooh, spooky villain, ooh. So I played this game when it originally came out like 3 or 4 years ago. I recently played Miss Holmes, the Milverton plot. You can check out my video walkthrough for that game if you want. And it references this game a lot. Like, the culprit of this game returns in the Milverton plot. And that's what sparked my interest in replaying this game. Alright, so let's get started. See what Miss Holmes is up to now.
I'm finally going home after another case. Investigations have become a part of my everyday life.
I'm sorry, did you just complain you hate solving mysteries? I think she might not be a real member of the Holmes family. Come on now, huh? Miss Holmes is Charlotte Holmes. She is the niece of Sherlock Holmes. I think that's the story here. So let's see. Old newspaper clipping about Inspector Lestrade and Sherlock Holmes. Alright, so Sherlock Holmes was a super genius detective, and he often made the police detectives look bad. So let's look over here. We're at Miss Holmes' house. I need to cut the ropes with something sharp. Ooh, this looks cool. We've got, like, deductions. I like that. That's not in the the Miss Holmes game I played recently. There were some deductions, but they weren't cool like this. Oh, another one. Okay, so picklock in my door. Clearly, somebody tried to break into my door. Yes, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, and I have my bag. Can I just open my bag? Of course I can't open my bag. That would be silly. And I have no idea what I'm going to do now. I'm going to use my Hint Owl. I do love how Hint Owl has a fancy little hat. Okay, Hint Owl says we needed to click on that several times. Oh, okay. So do I use that to pick my own lock? I do. So I am Charlotte Holmes, an investigative detective. I'm not sure that's how you pronounce that word. Anyway, new generation of sleuthing continued the work of my ingenious relative Sherlock Holmes. Will I be fantastic like he was? Of course I will. Okay, so I got an oven mitt, and I bet the oven mitt will get past these thorny branches, giving me a letter S. So now I have an S and an H. I'll put that on my mailbox. You think you're the best detective, but I'll prove you wrong. Oh no! Threatening messages. Not good. I got scissors. I'll probably use them to cut this. And I have whatever this is. Tools amulet. Okay, that gave me some sort of tool. Why was there creepy music playing there? I don't know. Hint, do I do something here? No, I don't. I clearly need to dig there. Oh, I probably use the tool to break into my own house. Oh, hey, we have a hidden objects challenge. All right, let's see if we can find everything. Antlers. I don't know where everything goes. Okay, it looks like I'm picking up some items and putting them somewhere, maybe? Yeah, that looks like the challenge. Okay, we pick up items and put them where they're supposed to go. All right, is there anything else that's out of the way? Like, where do I put this, though? I don't even know what that is. I'm looking for a teapot as well. Where's my favorite teapot? Let's just use another hint. Rough handprint. Sea salt. Okay, this person lives by the sea. Or this person was just doing weird cooking today. Okay, great. Where is the grate? I don't know. I'll use another hint here. Oh, those are curtains. Okay. I probably should have read that at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so this is not fallen books. Alright. Looking for 4 glass shards. Now looking for only 3. This is probably the grate. And then, there we go. I found the fallen vase. That's more glass, more glass. Need to find more glass and a footprint. Footprint. Alright, the intruder is in the kitchen. Good to know. Good to know. That seems like a very important thing to... Oh, those are the fallen books. Okay. Intruder is searching for something, and then the final glass shard is over here.
The burglar was looking for something in my house. Maybe he went into the kitchen. I'd better check.
Yeah, let's just barge in on the culprit. I'm sure that's a safe move. Oh no, but it's locked. Okay, so I need to smash the glass, and I'm getting a painting part for some reason. Okay, I need to protect my hand. I've got a glove. Let's do it. I still can't open the door? Ugh. Well, that probably alerted the intruder to my presence, right?
Someone is trying to take revenge on me. The orange pips must be a warning. But why pips?
So pips, it's a fancy term for orange seed, I think. And in the original Sherlock Holmes story, basically if somebody sends you 5 pips in the mail, that means they're gonna kill you. It's a warning, look out. In that particular mystery, it was, they sent the 5 pips along with a message saying, hey, we want this specific document that belonged to your ancestor. So it's basically saying, hey, give us the document or we're going to kill you. And that's in fact what happened. Holmes was not able to solve the case in time to save that poor man from being murdered. Alright, I have the flower here. Okay, that gave me a triangle button, and then what's this? It opens up that. I just have a bunch of things in my... Recently, I've had the strangest feeling someone's watching me. What do I feel like? Somebody's watching me. That's got to be a puzzle, right? This is definitely a puzzle. Okay, so... which bird should we try first? Okay, let's try blue, because that was the one that connected first. So there we go, blue. Perfect. See? I can solve puzzles. I'm not sure how that... The green one? Let's see if I could get green or red. I mean, that looks like red, so let's go with red there. Just making a path for red. There we go. Then let's get some green action here. I guess I'll do green backwards. Why not? I'll work from right to left on this particular puzzle. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like it's difficult in the sense that, like, there are multiple pieces that connect to each other. It's like, no, there's only one solution, and all of the various things are distinct. They don't overlap. Miss Holmes, you're wise to know when to stay out of the police's way. Dr. John A... Wait, no, Mr. Holmes, not me. This is for Sherlock. Okay, looks like Dr. Watson was just kind of threatening Sherlock Holmes there. What? What? Excuse me? Well, we have the portrait pieces. Gives me that, whatever it might be. It is a catechist. And I probably am going to use the scoop outside here. More items. Who buried these items there? Why? I don't know. Let's go back to the drawing room. And now I can use the mirror. So I can see the latch. I feel like I should have been... Hey, look, that's not an intruder. That's just like my chef's outfit. No, I feel like I should have been able to work the lock just from feeling it. I feel like that should have been the case. Whoa! There's the culprit. There's the culprit. We were too late. Too late to catch the culprit. Still very exciting. Okay, I need some bug spray. I'm probably going to get that. Like, that looked like a design that goes here. Okay. So let's see. This thing clearly needs those. This look like puzzle instructions. And I need a chef hat somewhere. And here's where my catechus and heart come into play. Looks like they're going to go together to give me some ant spray. And matches. Do I have something for this? I'm probably going to get like oil for that. Ant spray, going to spray it here. Oh, that was just to pick up that thing? I should have been able to grab it without messing with the ants. Okay, I need some water. I have water. Why did I hide something in there? That seems odd and, I don't know. So what is our item? It is a giant pip. No, it's a wooden ornament. Alright, we need to clean this. Something under the fridge that I can't reach. I have the fridge handle. No, I probably need to get the paint off before I can do the fridge handle. Hint says this is solvent. Well, that gets the paint off. Okay. Solve that puzzle. Ooh, yummy food. Okay, let's get everything... Get everything figured out. Lollipop, lollipop. Yeah, I really do love sweets. If I'm just storing lollipops in my fridge. Okay, we've got buttons. The 2 buttons are obviously going to go here for a puzzle, maybe? How do I know which ones to press? Was it this clue? Do I need something to cover that? I mean, do I need something to copy the clue down? No, I need to look here. Lemon juice will fix this. Everything's a mess in my kitchen. I really need to fix stuff here. Okay, so I'm going to copy the code with lipstick, because... why not? You know, that's such an easy code. Do we really need to copy it down? Like, I feel like I should be able to remember. Is that not the thing we use the code for? Oh, I used the flour for this. Okay, that works just as well. Okay, time for us to make some deductions. And this is how we made deductions in the Milverton plot game. So it's such a good puzzle, they use it in all the Ms. Holmes games. Alright, intruder searched our house. Okay, somebody gave the intruder instructions. Okay, wait, which one's first? Somebody gave the intruder instructions. The intruder is told to open something with a key, and the intruder wanted something about the Lone Star. Lone Star was... I believe it was a boat that the culprits were on in the original Sherlock Holmes story.
Reason leads me to believe the burglar didn't find what he wanted and escaped through the window. Something might have scared him off.
Maybe it was me walking into my own house and discovering him. So how did this key end up in my notebook? I don't know. It's so confusing. Let's see. I'll put this book here. I'll use the key here. Oh, I guess I have a secret room. Okay. Let's see. I need to fix this lamp. If I want to play record, I need to find the pesky lever. Okay, I'll fix your record. And that key goes there. 213. Well, that's a really simple lock to open. Okay, that gave me tape and, that's rope? That is rope. Okay. I didn't think it was rope. I thought it was something else entirely. Grabbing that item. I need to remove the wooden strip once I have a hammer. Sounds good. Let's put the hat on the chef. Gives me a fork. I don't know what I need one of those for. Let's go back over here. Ah, I didn't notice this earlier. So I'm going to have to grab that. Wooden ornament or something. I think I used the fork to open up this. It's a cool painting. How do I not know what's inside the painting, though? Didn't I make the painting myself? Alright. What are we gonna put here? The ornament on top. That opens that up. So I can steal that. I'm not sure why. Okay, I use that to cut open my own painting to find the record. Okay. Now where is that record machine? I need to look at the paint first. It tells me that the burglar was tall. So I need to get the thing under the fridge. Probably this. Gets that for me. It's a light bulb. Great. Light bulb must go here, right? It's got to be that puzzle solution. No, I still need something else. I need the lamp chain. This gives me a... Oh man, I hate these puzzles. Yeah, I really don't like these puzzles. Okay, you need to make matches, but you'll notice I can only open like one... I can only open like 2 things at a time. Requiring me to actually memorize what things are where. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I need to make a match with the flower. Which one has a flower? Hey, those 2 have wings. That looks great. Oh, there's the bow. And then, this was the bow. And, yeah. Oh, and that's something I, missed. Okay. Well, then this is the flower, meaning that box is empty. We're fantastic. Where was the, paper airplane? And the paper clip was not there. But here. And that lion thing. Doesn't look like there's anything in the top 2 ones, so that's cool. Those are good matches right there. Nothing there. I'll just use the hint. Hint says it's those 2 things. And finally, I get the gramophone lever, which is there. So I've got the lever, I've got the disc. Let's listen to it. Oh, let's not listen to it at all. It was a waste of time. Really, who cares? So we're going to put that in there. And this gives us...
Dr. John H. Watson. I'm sure these documents have some important information. If it's a copy, then there must be an original. I need to find it.
Well, why do you need to find the original? Just read the copy. It's a copy. It has the exact same information. This must be Sherlock's copy of Dr. Watson's original manuscript, right? And, like, all the Sherlock Holmes stories must be, like, published in books. You think Charlotte would have read the Sherlock Holmes stories?
Holmes, I need your help. Please hurry and come to my place.
Who is this? What happened?
My name's Annie Morris. I found a terrible, threatening note on my door. It says I must call you. I also received some strange pips, you know, seeds. I don't know what to think.
Don't worry, Miss Morris. I'm on my way. Give me your address.
Interesting. So this is new. This is all, like, completely unique to the game. It was not in the original Sherlock Holmes manuscript that I failed to read because, you know what? I didn't bother reading it. Okay, so I'm going to put this here, and we're off! Woo, look at me on my cool motorcycle. I'm so awesome. Aha, and here we get to meet this handsome fellow.
Hello, Charlotte. My mother called you? I'm Oscar Watson. Yes, I'm the grandson of the famous Dr. John Watson. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hi, I'm the niece of Sherlock Holmes. So, we have famous ancestors.
Someone sneaked into the apartment, leaving threats and some pips. Your name was everywhere. They demanded to call you. My mother was frightened, so I came right away. I got her away from here so she could calm down. I came back to wait for you. Hopefully, you can help clear things up.
Well, I hope I can solve the mystery of Watson. So the intruder attacked both me and Watson. That's clearly, I mean, come on. That can't be a coincidence. Hey, Watson, this is what the intruder tried to find at my house.
Right. I remember that case with orange pips. We keep my grandpa's original manuscript in the apartment. Unfortunately, the culprits broke the intercom. Let's fix it to study the manuscript. Here, take it.
Why is everybody assuming the original is different from this copy? Whatever. Like, if it was like the first draft of the script, then maybe that would make sense. Like, Watson made revisions afterwards. But no, this is a copy. Copy means it has the exact same words in it. Or what if there are like handwritten notes in the margins even? That would be cool. Okay, so this is locked. I'm going to pick it. I'd rather pick a lock than pick my nose. Okay, so we need to find a token, a bow, a wallet, a photo, and a piano key. That gives us a piano key and this phone book. Like, that's got to be a puzzle, right? We need to fix that thing. This has to be the apartment door. That button is missing. We found the second half of this puzzle. Excellent. So that magnet will go with the rope, giving us a magnet and a rope, and I'll use it right here to grab whatever that is. That's probably the apartment key, bell, whatever. It's the button. It works now. No, it doesn't. It gives us a puzzle. Move the green light in the lower left to the... Wait, what? Oh, well, that's weird. So I need to move the green light into the upper right, place the arrows. Ooh, wow, that's tough. So I move that red out of the way. I'm so bad at this. Move that red out of the way. Move that red out of the way. That way I can move the green up. I can move that red up. I mean, I can move that green up. Now I'm moving this green around. Got it. Alright, figure this out. Call Holmes. Alrighty, fallen flower, window closed. Yeah, we know that somebody broke into this house and tried to destroy it, Charlotte. Thank you, thank you. We knew that. So I need glue. I'm going to put the paintbrush in the glue. Spare newspaper clippings. Looks like I have some of them. That's definitely going to be a puzzle. They left the 5 orange pips here as a threat. Oh, man. She needs to be holding a fan. Okay, so we need a fan. Watson is just checking the documents here instead of helping. Thanks, Watson. You're a pal. Need some sort of lie in there. Let's open up this. I'm out of lemons, but vinegar and aluminum foil works. Oh, that's right. I have a piano key. Let me grab these items here. Let me put the vinegar in place, though. I forget what the other item is I needed to get, so let's see. I just got the fan, right? I'm going to put the fan here. Oh, it gives me part of this lion head. I need the full lion head. I'm probably going to have to glue the 2 lion heads together to solve the puzzle. Going back over here, I am putting this dial into place. Is there somebody I need to call? No, the wire's broken. I should be able to use electrical tape to fix it. I guess I'll use that and then use the electrical tape. Giving me the other lion head, so the 2 lion heads are probably going to go together with the glue. This feels like a puzzle to me. Totally is. Okay, it's a jigsaw puzzle. Thought I was close with that. Guess I wasn't. What? That's totally right. That's where the lion's head would be. Yeah, and then the lion mouth. Ah! This puzzle's kind of a bother. Almost done now. Let's go here. Numbers for our piano. 0, 5, 1, 2, 7, 1, 0, 2, 5. Giving me 2 items. Foil. Hey, that was one of the items I needed for this. Let's do it. Let's solve this puzzle. Perhaps I'll burn your house down. Let's see how Sherlock Holmes handles that. And more newspaper clippings. We'll put the newspaper clippings into place for a puzzle.
Your ancestor was an ingenious London detective, and mine was a doctor and his companion. Together, they solved countless confusing puzzles. Now, you and I are taking on our first case.
Let's see, that's London. This is first. Now let's see if we can find a picture of puzzles. Puzzle piece?
Orange pips played a part in one of their cases too. A man called on them, fearing his life was in grave danger. His entire family had died, and he was afraid he'd be next.
Let's see. Family. And then danger. Good. I'm glad we're actually getting a summary of the 5 Orange Pips case.
Sherlock didn't manage to rescue him, so he swore he'd catch the offenders from the Lone Star ship. He wrote them a letter and sent the police to the port where they were supposed to arrive.
Yes. Okay, so Lone Star ship. He sent the police to arrest them. I don't see this letter. Or there's the letter. Where is police? Here.
Their ship didn't reach its destination because it had crashed on the rocks. Nobody knows if anyone survived, but all these things are like links in a chain.
Yes, yeah. So the culprits were not brought to justice in that particular case because they kind of died before Sherlock could reach them. And this is the original manuscript. Okay, so that's not a manuscript, by the way. That is definitely not. That is some sort of like expense ledger. Anyway, now we know we have 2 people that survived the shipwreck. Oh no, so 2 culprits from that case survived and escaped. Loading. 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 The entrance is on fire. We need to find... Okay, so we can't just walk backwards out of the house. We need to find another way to escape. Probably throw this through the window. Let's go, Holmes. I mean, Watson. Hey, and now we're safe. Ooh, what's that? I can't see. This thing is covering up. Whatever. We're hot on the trail, these dastardly culprits. Oh, it's a hidden objects challenge. That's what we're doing here. J. Lestrade. Lestrade was an inspector. Okay. So that's Jane Lestrade, I believe. Alright, so we're determining that we have a male and female culprit in this case. Wealthy blonde woman, I see. We must wait for the right moment to strike. We want the fire to start while they're inside. Ah. I mean, I guess we already knew that fire was deliberate arson and attempt to kill us, but now we have confirmation. Finally, we have the Lone Star Medallion. This one. I found the medallion with the name of the ship that crashed. Everything's starting to add up. Clearly, one of those people who survived the crash is alive and trying to get revenge. What should I do now? Use the phone to call people? I only need their names. We have their names right here. Okay, so we are gonna call Tyler. Are we just gonna go visit him, I guess?
I'll go with you, if you don't mind. Those criminals punctured my tire. Besides, this way, I can keep you company.
Oh, that's kind of a creepy smile. I know it's supposed to be like a nice smile, but that kind of creeped me out. Anyway, yeah, we're just going to visit. Wow. We should have called this guy instead of driving an hour to talk to him. Maybe we should have gotten the address of the second survivor. Maybe that person lived a little bit closer. Alright, so somebody's still at home. Exactly what we need. Let's see if we can grab any... Is there anything I can grab on that screen? No, I can't. What a waste of time. Okay, so something to do with fish. I need to get that chain board down. We have some water. I think, yeah, we need something to grab this. Probably the net, right? I'm going to use the net. Alright, and I'm going to have to make a bridge to pass that puddle. Can't I just walk around it? Ah, I saw somebody in the house. Why won't they answer the door? I think we should break inside just to figure out what's going on here. Alrighty, so do I have any items I can use now? Oh, now I can use the coin here. So, now let's find all these items. A bell. A hook. A sea star. And a seashell. Give me an old nasty bell. Yeah, okay, now it's clean. Do I have a bell clapper? Yes, I do. Great, now the guy inside can't ignore me. I mean, he could
Hello?
ignore me.
Could you tell me where Tyler Bellows lives?
What do you think this is? A help desk? If you're looking for information, go to the archives.
Well, that guy's a jerk. Yeah. What are the archives? Do you have any idea, Watson? I don't know. But we do have cutters now. I was going to say, it's like, well, the guy inside could just decide to ignore me anyway, even though I rang the bell, because he's a jerk. But whatever. Let's go to the city square. Whoa. Whoa. Clearly somebody's lurking around. Whoa. Trying to murder me. Wow, this just got serious. Well, I mean, I've had a few attempts on my life already in this case, but still, very serious. We need several tokens to open up that door. I assume that door is the archives. Found one of the tokens. Put that thingy there, and it seems to have done nothing. Over here, something's stuck in the resin. Maybe I can scrape at it. I need the proper tool. Okay, I'm using this to cut that. Giving me an anchor. Now, where was the anchor? Was the anchor like somewhere here? It was not. The anchor was here. That gave me the door plaque for here. Giving me flags and a chisel. Chisel's probably going to be used for this. I'm not sure that's how chisels work. Anyway, we've got the decorations. Let's open the door. Is this going to be another puzzle? Rotate the disc until the drops are aligned according to outer jewel colors. Whoa, so we want all yellows there, all reds there, all greens there, all blues there. Well, it looks like I'm off by, like, one or so. Well, that seems tough. Okay. Yeah, these don't even kind of match, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this puzzle if you don't mind. Oscar will wait outside while I do all the cool detective stuff. Like, he's the sidekick, I'm the cool person. So these archives are a terrible mess. Empty slot in the file cabinet. Gonna grab that item there. Obviously, the flags are gonna go here. And this is probably the world map. Is there another puzzle? Okay, looks like there's going to be another puzzle there as soon as we get the coordinates. Poisons? I don't have the key, so how am I going to break into this? I'm just going to have to break it, right? In order to get that stuff. Okay, so we have the card. How is the card going to help? I'll use another hint. Well, the book thing goes here, at least. That thing said coordinates on the map, so presumably it's here. Let's see. Texas, USA. P. D. L. Giving me 2 items. I saw that one over here. It's a little planet. Looks like we're going to be building some sort of boat somewhere. Back in the archives. Stapler remover, right? Gives us that thing, whatever it is. It's a seal handle. I am gonna need something for it, whatever that might be. I don't know. What's this? Tar? And then now... No, I'm gonna need something else to fix this seal. Maybe this star. So now I can stamp the seal to open the door. You know what I should have done? Just jumped over the darn door. Instead of making it a puzzle. Not everything has to be a puzzle. Okay, so sharp items, okay, looks like I need to find the items first and then use them, perhaps. So, like, for example, I'm going to use the lighter here. And I'm going to use the sharp item here. And I'm using the paperclip there. The magnet there. Thing there, and the badge there. So that opens up all these case files. And now what am I going to do? I'm going to open them up and steal stuff from them. These are all pictures we've seen before, aren't they? Whoa, whoa, that says the name of the man who lives there. He's missing. Is that the important clue here? Trying to click on that. Why is the sundial important? Don't know. One of those persons is important. And we got the feather amulet. Okay, so are we done? Is it time to make some cool deductions and everything, Miss Holmes? I knew we had to do something here, but it doesn't look like... Do I have an item which cleans this? This. And then this is the item. Okay, so she magically knew the feather thing goes there. Wonder how she knew. Okay, Tyler Bellows. No family, survived the shipwreck, lives quietly by the sea. Cruel old man, lives alone, no information about his fate. And the pips are here as well. So maybe he's the culprit, maybe he's not. Probably not. Who is this woman?
Hello there. I see you're new in town. A little friendly advice? You shouldn't walk here. It could be dangerous. Be quicker or you'll regret it. Oh, before I forget, please accept the warmest regards from the Lestrade family.
Aha! So this is Jane Lestrade. Whoa, what?
It's good the dart didn't hit you. The poison could very well be dangerous. Don't worry. It hasn't started working yet. But we'd best hurry.
I'm a little worried. Okay, so looks like Oscar just got poisoned. Poor him. Fortunately, the archives has the key to the house, so let's go inside.
There should be a book on poisons in the archives. Find it and come back. Take the dart and find out what poison it is. I'd better sit down. I'm starting to feel rather dizzy.
Poor guy. Okay, let's hurry up before he passes out. We probably are just going to have to solve puzzles here as well. Gonna grab this. We're going to fix the whale by finding the whale's arm. My trap worked! I can't believe... I almost can't believe you took the bait. You'll figure this all out soon, if you can. So I need to identify the poison with the proper ingredients. Yeah, I think we did confirm that this is a case where we've got multiple culprits working together. I still need something to fix this. It's this. I need to force my way through here. No time to find the key. That's the attic. I thought I was going to go back to the archives to look for, like, poison information, but no, we're just going forward. I think we're mostly done with those archives, huh? Alright, we need to fix this VCR. Oh. Didn't expect to see a VCR in a Holmes video game. Okay, I need something to trip the latch. This is a point where it's like I've got a million things in my inventory. I'm not sure what I do and what I do not have. Okay, where's the wheel go? This must go here. That gives me an item. This is gonna have to be another item. I guess the wheel's gonna go there later. Alright, so this is probably from the shipwreck, right? Right, Miss Holmes? Are you gonna make that deduction? Maybe. Okay, so do we have something thin which goes inside here? Too much stuff in my inventory. Card? There we go. That gives me 2 more items. Tweezers and a glass cutter. Let's go to the old room. I need to use this ring here. Oh boy, hidden objects challenge time. Alright, let's see. Rope, that was clearly rope. That's a starfish. That's that stuff. Whatever it is. That's a thing. That looked like a thing, but I was wrong. This looks like a feather. That looks like a snake, maybe? Yeah, there's the feather. Looks like some of these items might be hidden behind puzzles. Like, yeah, these are puzzles. Am I making a telescope? Is that it? I'm definitely making a telescope. Okay, good to know. Bell is an item. I don't know what this is. Like a unicorn horn or something? Oh, it's the hat. It's the hat, obviously. Alrighty then. Open up this for that. And then where's that snake? Snake's gonna be hidden here. It's a fish. It wasn't a snake at all. Okay, that gave me a broken figurine once I cut this map open. Excellent. I know exactly where that goes. That's going to go... That's going to need to be fixed first. Wheel's going to go on it. And then am I going to have to use some sort of glue to restore it? No, I'm gonna use tweezers this time. I have tweezers. Oh, and I need a hat? Well, I do have the hat. Excellent, we'll put that in place. We need the whale arm. Let's put the whale arm in place. Fin. And the whale eyeball, obviously. Giving me more items. I am still not going to the archives. Okay, back at the archives. Finally. I'm probably going to have to break this. Use my hammer. Use my glass cutter. That gives me information on poisons. Alright, so we need to figure out which poison Oscar has been affected with. Time for us to finally solve this puzzle. And the poison as well. Okay, do I need anything else here to start it? Matches. I also need matches. Okay. So I just put everything in this. Okay, put that in. I need 2 weights of poison. Does that look even? Nope, that was not even. I did not have enough poison. That looks even. Alright, and then I'm gonna need 3 of developer. I better use the eyedropper. Please tell me that's even. And then I'll set it on fire. We have green poison! Okay, Oscar, what poison is green?
Judging by the chemical reaction, it's none other than devil's foot poison. As far as I know, no antidote has ever been made.
Oh, that's just terrible.
Don't worry. We'll come up with something. Take this. I found it while I was waiting for you. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Thank you, Oscar. Watson's a nice guy. Alright, so I remember that from the Sherlock Holmes stories. Huh. I don't, so I have no idea what we're talking about here. Okay, let's fix this VCR now that we have the VCR button. Play. Oh, I need to turn on the switch as well. This switch. Now play.
Hello, I'm Jane. How have you been dealing with our little surprise? Funny, isn't it? Almost as comical as your friend only have a few hours left to live. Oops. However, I know how to cheer you up. All the books are lying. There is an antidote, and we have it. But I can hardly just give it to you. Come and take it. If you can, of course.
Lestrade, you fiend!
The good news is that we can save Oscar. But this girl hates us for some reason. I'd better go to the island from the video. I'll find answers there.
You can't guess why Lestrade hates you so much? Really? Okay. As I said earlier, Sherlock Holmes very much humiliated the entire Lestrade family, making Lestrade and the other police officers look like idiots. I'm sure that's why Jane is mad at me. You know, she wants revenge on the Holmes family. Let's see, what else? Okay, keep fighting, Oscar. You've got a couple of hours to live, apparently. So really, you shouldn't be worried, right? Okay, so I'm going to use acid to break this open. And then go to Lestrade's private island. Okay, we need to fix this boat. Oh yeah, that's broken. That's broken. We're going to have to fix that. Did we get directions to her private island at one point? Or will I just magically know the way to go? Because I'm awesome like that. I'm going to use the cane to grab this. I'm sorry, it probably explained how to get to the island. I just wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, we need an urchin. We need a star. I already have the snail. We need the fish. We need to get the cup. And I'm still looking for that urchin. There's the urchin. There's the cup. Great. Let's put these boards in place. Probably going to use the hammer and nails. Whoa, it looks like we're using up everything in my inventory. Wow, that's some fast hammering. All right. So that gave me a bowl. Let's feed the fish to this octopus. Gets rid of the octopus. Giving us this. Let's use the bowl. Maybe get rid of this yucky water. Gives me that. Now, maybe I'm putting it on here. Well, that's easy enough. Okay, I'm going to put money in here. Oh, this is a boat rental machine. Okay, so now I use the arrows to... Oh, I'm never a fan of puzzles like this. Where you have to, like, try every single pathway until you find the one that's safe. Like, how was I supposed to know there's a thing there? And I bet there's a monster here, too. Yeah, there is. So this puzzle just ends up being guessing, really. Which isn't bad, but when you're forced to restart from the beginning over and over and over again, it gets a little tiresome. I'm guessing the long way around is the safe one, and I was correct in that guess. Let's do it again. Well, that was wrong. So I'm probably going to go down and around again, the long way around again. And there we go. We have landed!
We've arrived. Look, someone must have lived here before.
Whoa! And now we can't escape. Jeez. Poor Oscar. He seems to be handling this situation poorly. Very poorly. In his defense, he's already poisoned. Okay, the boat is completely useless. Hopefully I won't have to pay for it. And let's explore this island. So I need a skeleton key. It's probably a milk bottle. Okay, it's got a paintbrush inside. They've used milk as invisible ink. Pips. This time they're 2 pips. I don't see any pips. Those ones. There we go. Welcome to the island of loneliness and pain. You're on the right track to save your partner, but he can't last much longer. Jane! Taunting me. Just taunting me. And it looks like we've got monsters on the other side, so that's not good. I'm gonna make a skeleton key here. I seem to recall there's like a waterfall on the other side of this, and I go through the waterfall. I think I remember that from the first time I played the game. Oh man, and I kind of remember hating this puzzle. Yeah, without a starter piece, it's kind of tough. So let's see, I'll try to reset from the beginning. So let's do the up and down pieces. So first I'm going to need an up and down piece, which is left and right. So is there one like that? No, that's not it. So then this particular up and down piece has to go on the left. Must be here. No. Okay, so you see that's... Now I need to get the top correct. Maybe? Does that look correct to you? It doesn't look correct to me. That looks like it. Okay, so that's the top. Now I need to get the bottom half in place. So this is going to have a long piece sticking out on the right-hand side. And then in the middle... There we go. And so once we get that in place, it's a lot easier to get the other one in place, because I know that piece goes here. So that means this has to be an up and down piece, but it's not correct. It needed a little spot. Really? That wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. That's it, I think. So let's get this middle one. No, I think it's this, maybe? Man. Well, anyway, I showed you how to solve the puzzle. I'm just going to skip it now. I got one match. Do that with the other 3 to get all 3 matches.
I don't want to alarm you, Charlotte, but things are looking grim. I'm losing feeling in my limbs. My head's swimming, and my mouth's dry. Please, bring me some clean water. It might help me battle the symptoms.
Okay, I will try to do that for you as soon as I can. Oh, looks like we have some sort of rope tying puzzle. Ooh. 3 and 5. Oh, this is a weight puzzle, alright. I'm gonna grab that item there. Got dramatic music here. Need to get rid of that plank. Probably need to cut this and grab these items. And let's go. So I need to get some water. Well, that's just a strainer. That's not going to help. I'm going to start a fire here. So what am I going to do with this fire? And it looks like I'm making a slingshot for some reasons. Okay, so I've got a flashlight, axe, medallion, pips, note, card, and barrel handle. I don't see any barrels, so I'm not sure. Okay, hint tells me I'm burning the note. No, I'm using the invisible milk thing on the note. Alrighty, so that's a clue. Let's use the flashlight here. Oh, okay. I need a map, not the actual flashlight. Fine. Barrel handle probably goes on the barrel, giving me a weight, and that thing... Obviously, the weight is going to go in number 3 spot. What was that thing? It's a flame amulet. So going back over here, do I have an item to pry open the board? I do have the axe. It feels like using an axe as a pry bar is kind of a waste of an axe, but nobody asked me. I mean, asked me. Alright, so what was I supposed to do with the bowl? I thought I was going to use the bowl. Okay, flashlight's going to go here in the dark. Razor, apple, beads, glasses, and a weight. That totally looks like the letter M. Alright, 3 and 5 are going to go into place here. Give me another room. I really should be able just to use that bowl to dig out some water to help my buddy. So this house must belong to the other survivor. Okay, so Anthony Garfield lived here. So his son is the culprit, working with Lestrade. I see. Okay. So we figured out who the culprit is. Well, that's good, I guess. Let's grab another picture thing. Probably going to have to put something there. Just a normal handle, it sounds like. This must be the note. Those are some cookies. Maybe we should give some cookies to Oscar. Maybe that will help him. I mean, it can't hurt. I haven't been the same since the shipwreck. Captain James' death hit me hard. I don't know about Bellows. I can't bear it. We're being punished for our sins. I moved to this island to stay away from people. I can't cause any harm here. Alrighty, there we go. As we've confirmed, like Garfield lived here with his son. Is very far away from people, very far away from lasagna. And so Garfield did not have a good time. Well, now I have a map, so maybe I can go through here. Fold the map to see where it leads. Oh, I seem to remember not liking this puzzle. So, like, these two columns disappear. And then, what other, like, rows or columns? I'm just gonna skip it. Yay! We made it through alive. Somebody's watching me. So I need to get rid of that toad. I need to swing hard and true. Oh, good. I still have the axe. Great. That's helpful. Yeah, I definitely need to scare that toad. That toad is very fearless. Looks like we have beads. Could this be the fabled Lone Star treasure? What treasure? This is the first I've heard of any sort of treasure on board that boat. Oh, well, it's a hidden objects challenge. Haven't seen one of those in a while. So I need to find... What am I doing here at the bottom of the screen? Okay, I'm putting items together. That's what we're doing. So putting items in place so they match with different things. Alright, use a hint there. Butterfly definitely needs 2 wings. 2 stars go together. 2 earrings go together. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, it doesn't even go there. It goes there. So this gives me a signet ring. Where is that ring? Let's see if we can find it. I don't see any rings here. Oh, there it is. It's mine, I think? M for Miss Holmes? Hey, I don't know if you saw that, but my game just crashed in the middle of playing. I don't know what I did to, like, break the game. Hopefully it does not happen again. So I took a look here. Alright, game seems to be working fine. I need to find a way... These are very small bushes. I should be able to just push those branches aside. That's silly times. Ah! Jane. Why did her face appear in the water? I don't know, but I needed to get water. Oh, so this is why I couldn't get water earlier. I had to get this specific water to help out Watson. I need something to get rid of those. Alright, let's go back, help out Watson. I guess, was that river water or ocean water? Let's say that was ocean water, and that's why I couldn't give it to Watson earlier. No, seriously, give him the water is not the solution to the he needs water puzzle? That's weird. Alright, let's grab this. Looks like I have all the knots. Why am I solving the knot puzzle? Just give the water to poor Watson. The dude needs it. Let's see, am I going to use the strainer on the water, perhaps, to make sure it's extra clean? Coal. Okay, I'm going to need coal to soak up impurities. You know, he's dying. Why don't we save his life first and then worry about the coal later? Whatever. We've got a handle. I now have a handle on this situation. No, I don't. Hey, I have some coal, though. So I needed that. Use the coal here. There you go, Watson. Enjoy your coal water. Try not to die.
Thank you. I do feel a shade better. If you're not opposed, I'd like to wait for you here.
Oh, okay, fine. You don't want to follow me on my adventure.
I'll join you when you find a way out. Take this. I found it while waiting for you.
I'm just joking, of course. I shouldn't force him to come along. Like, he's in bad shape. Okay, he gave me a nail puller. I don't understand why he keeps doing that, where he's like, you know what? I'm gonna hide items from you instead of helping you out immediately. Kinda rude, Watson. Kinda rude. Okay, so it looks like we're looking for arrows. Let's find these 4 arrows on this screen. It looks like each arrow unlocks a list of 3 items for us to find. And all these items are like weapons. So clearly Garfield had weapons on the mind when hanging out, you know, all by himself. Yeah. So it looks like once we find all the items on a list of 3, we will be able to get a little shield. So I'm trying to find a shield, a pistol, and a sphere. Well, there's a sphere. that is a shield. I already clicked on that. I totally clicked on that. That big, obvious shield. There's the pistol. 4 items gives us a net gun. Alright, so what are we going to use this net gun on? I have a rubber sling. That's probably for my, slingshot that I've been carrying around forever. Probably need a stone. Oh, no, I'll use the pips. Maybe that will get rid of the scary toad. Oh, no, I'm not going to use the net gun on the toad. That seems a bit extreme. Great, that got rid of the toad and gave me a stone. Yeah! Aw, man. Best times. Let's see. I don't think I have anything here that would help. Is there an item I need to pick up here? Oh! I use the axe. Okay. Let's go through the cave. What's this? Garfield? Or no. The other guy? I don't know. Who is this guy? Let's talk to him. Can I talk to him? No. He is waiting to just drop something on top of me, I think is the idea. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll have to find some way to stop him, because obviously I don't want him to drop something on top of me and hurt me. That would be painful. Now that I have the ladder, I can grab this item. What even is this? It's a wall clue. I have the handle. Handle goes there. Still need some sort of net. I'm gonna look at the fire. Fire says... What am I doing with the fire? I'm using smoke flare. The torch. Alright, that's kind of fancy looking. So let's see. I don't think there's anything else here in this room. Something else over here, though. We don't have the key. We don't have the other half of the photo. We have the rope, so we can solve this rope challenge. Maybe. Arrange the cards in the correct order. Wait, select a card and then a spot to move it to? What? You're making this way complicated, game. There we go. Why did I need that specific knot, though? I don't know. We're taking a look here. I need to find a way to open up this. Oh, no. It's a shoehorn. I'm using the shoehorn as a scoop. And that gives me a net. Oh, I thought those were nails that I had to pry out of the ground. But now I have a working net gun. I'll use it on this culprit. No? Okay. I'll use a signal flare on the culprit then.
Hey!
I can't see anything. Now I'll use the net gun.
Release me, Holmes! You should have been trapped. Your family needs to pay for everything it's done.
As far as I can tell, you're Matthew. I saw your photo in your father's house. I also found a page from his diary. They lied to you. Your father never considered my ancestor guilty, and hoped you'd eventually come to the same conclusion.
But why? Jane Lestrade told me we both needed to take revenge on the Holmes family for the sake of our own. Well then, I'd like to help you. Take this. I've kept my father's photo all this time. I think it might come in handy. I need time to think things over.
I hate to be Mr. Complainy Pants, but what was that entire conversation? Like, I found a page from his father's diary that exonerated Holmes. He doesn't blame Sherlock anymore. It's like, what? When did that happen? Because I don't remember that happening at any point. And it really did not take very much to convince this guy that he has to do what I say. I'm right. You're wrong. Gonna put this stone there, and probably these instructions for some sort of stone puzzle. So let's see, let's just move all these stones around. I think it's this large stone here, and then the 2 blue stones are gonna go next. And then, I guess the 5... These stones are going to be on the far right, because there's 5 of them. Let's just get 3 of them in place now. And then 4 are going to go here, so 1, 2... 4. Ah. That there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 3. Whew. Kind of tough. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. It's going to fix this device. I need a spinny wheel, though. I'm probably going to warp back to his house to continue. Now I'm grabbing that. I need something narrow between the cobblestones. So let's go back to the house. The boiler room. That's where the key has to go. Oh, and this is the diary page. Okay, so the game thought I would find this diary page before the culprit confrontation. I did things out of order. Whoops. Alrighty then. So now I've got a bunch of items here. And then we're going back to the cave. Let's see. This is the amulet. The shipwreck brought me down. I wasn't ready for the captain's death. So Jane definitely manipulated Garfield into attacking me. I wonder why she did that instead of just attacking me directly. Perhaps she was not confident in her ability to stop me without help. This bag needs a zipper pull. I do have a hook part. Whoa, but I actually have a zipper, so I'm just going to use that instead. Maybe I'll use the hook part still. No, I need something to clean that, maybe? Tell you what. Let's take a look at this. What am I going to do with my rope? I'm making a fine grappling hook. What am I going to attach it to make a grappling hook? This hook? Yes. Game is insisting there is something I can do here. Probably the wedge and hammer. There we go. Now, if memory serves, this is sort of where the last area of the game is.
Ha ha ha. Well, are you happy with such an outcome? This time the Lestrades are ahead. If you want all this, then come up here and take it from me. I doubt you'll succeed. You're a Holmes after all.
There she is, Jane Lestrade in the flesh. I need to go aboard and get that antidote. Porthole is bolted tight, and wow. Lone Star sign. Did she actually like go under the sea to grab that original sign from the original shipwreck? That's a lot of effort, Jane. Like a lot of effort. I need something to dig in the sand, because obviously you can't just dig in the sand with your hands. That would be gross. So I need some solid footing. Looks like I'm probably going to make a bridge or something. Alright, do I have an item to help here? This is dry concrete. I'm probably going to mix that with the water, correct? Now I need to add sand, but I don't have any sand right now. What am I going to use? This is wax. That's what I'm going to use to fix the zipper. Wax. This gives me a wrench as well as a bag. I think I'm probably going to use the bag to get the sand. No, but I still need something cool to dig in the sand, because I still can't dig in the sand with my hands. Wrench is going to go here. I see we have a scoop. I have the letter L and this thing. Obviously, we're going to need a third one before we can do stuff. Great, we've got sand. I'm going to put this here. Yeah, notice my inventory is getting empty. That means I'm probably close to the end of the game. I apply some heat. Giving me a little concrete block. Nice. And then what am I going to use that? Like here? And that's going to give me that item, which I can use here. That gives me the hook for my grappling hook. So I use 2 hooks to make a grappling hook. And what am I going to do? I'm going to zoom in here and use the grappling hook to go on board. There are enough weapons on this. I need to find the correct weapon. Well, for now, let's just find all the weapons. Let's see. I don't want fatal weapons. Oh, there we go. There's my weapon. Oh, not brass knuckles. Okay, that's not the weapon. The sword must be the weapon. Oh. Okay, I don't have any weapons then. Let's just open this barrel. What barrel? This barrel? I'll use the handle to open it. There's my weapon. A sword. A sword fight.
What an excellent choice, Charlotte. It's time to settle up with the Holmes family for my grandfather, the great Inspector Lestrade.
Your grandfather was a dope, and so are you. If you think you can defeat me in a sword battle, let's go. Place the blue orbs from the sword hilt onto Jane so that... What? Oh, man. Alright, I think I can do this. It's like this... Where does this go? Probably there. And then this goes probably here. And then, yeah, let's see. That goes there. This goes across the top, as I can see. That one there. This isn't so bad. Well, there's a big piece. I was probably supposed to start with the big triumphant piece. That does a lot of damage and helps out a lot. And finally here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I totally was not paying attention there. So she was like, oh, that first. Then she said, I don't know. Here I'm just guessing, and it doesn't look like any of my guesses were correct. Okay, up, down, left, right, punch. Again, I think I could just get away with guessing until I get it right. And then up, down. Fist, slap, and double punch. Definitely saw those. I don't know about the other one. Didn't quite see it. There we go. And I got the antidote.
I hope it's not too late for me to save him.
Jane Lestrade's body has never been found, and thus, Charlotte Holmes and Oscar Watson's case of the 5 orange pips is closed.
That's kind of nice that Watson actually wrote down our mystery. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, so Jane Lestrade does return as a minor culprit in Miss Holmes, the Milverton plot, so if you're so inclined, check out my video walkthrough for that game. You'll see Jane return to try to get revenge. She doesn't do a particularly good job of it, though. She's actually not the main culprit of the Milverton plot. The real culprit is just manipulating her. Alright, so let's do the bonus game. I'm going to guess the bonus game is completely unrelated to anything else we've seen.
I'm so excited to be at my old friend's wedding. They seem really happy together.
It's good you're here, Charlotte. A detective is just what we need. Isn't it strange? We were so happy at our wedding just now, but then Susie suddenly ran away.
Oh no, that is terrible news.
Stay calm, Mr. Hayes. Hello, Ms. Holmes. I'm Police Officer Gordon Wood. I'm pleased to meet you, despite the circumstances. Philip, did you notice Susie behaving strangely at all? It might help our investigation.
Don't talk about her like that. Although, she did recently start burning letters in the fireplace. And she asked me for money. She would also leave for long periods of time. I can't believe I didn't think more of it before. Charlotte, I hope you'll be able to uncover why she did this. Here, I found her ring on the floor. She must have dropped it when she was running away.
Alright, so yeah, this is the bonus chapter or bonus game. It is completely unrelated to anything. Just a random standalone mystery starring people we've never heard of before, and I doubt we'll hear from them again. Okay, so I've gotten 2 items here already. One of them is the ring. That allows me to get this. I need something to get rid of the wheel. Okay, I have a lid and a knife. I need to find a way to walk through that area, so definitely that's going to be a puzzle. Need to open up this, maybe with a knife. I'm just going to steal the wedding presents. Wow! No, seriously, that's the puzzle? Okay. I'm a terrible wedding guest. I mean, okay, fine, I'm solving a mystery with the bride. That's a nice thing, but I'm totally stealing the bride's stuff. Okay, so Susie apparently has a history with bandits. Okay. I think I just solved the mystery. Susie's bandits have returned, and they're causing problems for her. I don't know if that counts as a good mystery solution, or if it's just so obvious. Maybe it's just too obvious. So maybe that's not the case. So let's see. I have a microphone boom for whatever reason. I can take a look at the fountain. Grab this. Flowers. Oh no! Those flowers were a threat. Somebody's threatening the bride. That's not good. Some metal binding, and I don't know. Use the lid to drain the fountain. That gave us 2 items, including the wheel. Well, I know where the wheel goes. That gives me part of the microphone, and I'm probably going to use that to, I need to fasten the parts together using this. I'll probably use that to fix the arch. Yeah, let's just use a microphone there. That'll totally work. And now we have a corridor. Oh, no! Susie! She's been murdered! Well, that's not good. Okay. Granted, we've never heard or seen of... I mean, we haven't seen her before. We've never heard of her before. But I still didn't want her to die. Gosh, maybe this tag can be used to open that. Nope. I need a code. I'm probably going to use this here. 210. Okay, number 210. Giving me more items. I need some sort of candy there. This is a tie. Tie's going to go there. Giving me the candy and the groom figurine. So, candy's probably going to go here. Bride and groom figurine were in the fountain, correct? We should probably tell the guy about his dead bride, maybe. Maybe not. Let's see, I need to open up this. What is it? It's a bag. I'm opening it with something thin. The black rose poison spreads fast. Too fast for you to marry Philip Hayes. Hey, you signed a contract and broke your oath. Oh no! So it looks like her criminal past caught up with her and they killed her. Man. Poor Susie.
I don't want to have to give you such horrible news, but Susie's dead. She didn't even make it out of the building. I found a threatening note with her.
Oh God, no! This can't be happening! My Susie! Please, take this and find out who did this to her!
I'll do my best, sir. I will do my best. He gave me a picture of her. Great. So we need to bring this culprit to justice. I have the room code. Easy enough. Let's go through. Oh, it's not a room code. That just lets me go out the door. Why is the outside door locked with a puzzle? Do they not want people to leave this room? Oh, I'm not good with these puzzles at all. So this is a puzzle where you want to click on ropes to get them to change positions. Ah, I think I got it. Who's this guy?
Hello, miss. Oh, you want to go in? As lovely as you are, it's my job not to let strangers into the house.
Why do I want to go inside this particular house? I'm not sure, but it has a guard. I need to get past this guard.
Though I do seem to remember your face from the newspaper. Perhaps I can make an exception, but only if you fix the old concierge radio.
Right, so, oh, it's Susie's apartment. That's why I'm trying to go inside. Okay, so I need to fix his radio, and then he'll let me inside. Maybe I should tell him the bride has been murdered. Gosh, and somebody attacked their car, too. That's just mean. That's just not nice. All right, the antenna goes there, and the button's gonna go here. What else? I need a power button. I can't go farther down the street. Let me grab this. Probably gonna use the wrench here. Excellent. Okay. Archives are always safely locked. What is with the archives? I don't even know where these archives are. Okay, going back over here, I am going to use the screwdriver. Use the flathead screwdriver. That gives me a battery. Alright, so is that the battery I need to fix this? I open it. I put the battery inside. This old guy, he's like, it's broken. Nobody can possibly fix it. Sir, there is no battery. That's why your radio isn't working. And here's a pin. Why did he just give me a pin all of a sudden? I bet this goes here. Right? Okay, so I need to remove the shards somehow, I think, before I can put in the new headlight. Let's take a look at our map here. Alright, so you can warp to any location on the map. What on earth? No, that's... What? That's not the map. Where am I? Okay, I think the two areas here are the hotel hall and the corridor. And I am now out in the street. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's how I'm supposed to read the map. I'm not supposed to click those buttons at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so the Black Rose must be behind... Who is the Black Rose? I'm grateful for your generosity, the homely care, the security. I can't complete my task. I'll pay whatever you want. Just leave us alone. Susie tried to protect herself. It sounds like she tried to, like, buy her way out of the mob. They refused to let her do that. Okay, I need something to open the fancy box. Oh my gosh, I remember this puzzle already. Oh man, I remember hating this puzzle. I need to find those two things. It's not that bad. It requires putting buttons on backwards? Okay, maybe it is that bad. We need to find 3 animal figurines to put here. We've already got the elephant figurine, right? Excellent! And, oh, the photograph goes here. That's not a figurine, that's just a photograph. Alright, and we need 2 sailor things. Oh, wait, we have a deer. Nice. What are the figurines that go over there? Do you know Hint Owl? Hint Owl doesn't know. P and S go here. Clearly we need a heart to open that. These 2 items go here. I don't think we'll be able to start the puzzle yet. Maybe we will. Yes, we definitely need a blank card. Okay, that's it. So we're going to go outside. We're going to use the handkerchief here, perhaps. Nice. Now I'll put in a new headlight. I have to say, I'm doing way better at the puzzles in this bonus game than I am with the puzzles in the main game. Here's the flower token. So I still need a key. The Black Rose Gang. The Black Rose is counting on you. You wouldn't let down the family that raised you. So She was kind of born into the gang. She didn't actually willingly join them. This is kind of a tough puzzle here. We need to move these things around. And we are trying to form a picture. Oh, there's a heart. I found the heart. That's good. I need to figure out where the gun is located. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, heart, gun. Yeah, even just finding the pieces is the tough part there with that particular puzzle. Sorry for skipping it. I'll do a no commentary playthrough of this game as well. And in that no commentary playthrough, I will not skip any puzzles. It'll also be a lot shorter than this. Because, you know, now that I know how to solve most of the puzzles, right? They're fresh in my memory. I should be able to get through the game a lot faster. Whereas right now, obviously here, this is just a blind playthrough. I did not play through the game. I did play through the game like 3-4 years ago, but I can't remember that far back. I'm sorry. Susie, my first task as the Black Rose member was to seduce Philip and kill him. But then I fell in love with him. Oh man. So that's why the gang is really mad. So she voluntarily joined the gang, huh? That's pretty dramatic. Yeah, she fell in love with him instead of, you know, trying to steal his fortune. She wanted to marry him for real. How's that not the paperclip? I guess I'll just have to use a hint. Oh, here we go. Aw, that's what they looked like when they were happy together. There's the leaf. Where's that paper clip? That one.
Susie used to be a member of the Black Rose gang. She was supposed to kill Philip. I must find out how this man is connected with the murder.
Isn't it quite obvious that Glover Rose is the one who killed her? You know, on account of he left all those threatening messages and such. Chess pieces go here. Giving me a blank key card and one of 4 things. Is this the blank key card? Yes, and now we get to solve this puzzle. So, like, this piece goes here. Note that the diagram is flipped upside down. Right, there we go. That's where it's tricky. The actual solution is going to be this flipped upside down. Like that. And doesn't that seem like an unnecessarily large amount of work? Why don't you just flip it over instead of solving the puzzle upside down? That's what I would do. Excellent. So where is this? The archives. These are the archives next door. Again, more archives. Let's find out about these criminals, I guess. This folder is protected by a lock. Ah, those are typewriter keys that we were looking for. Top secret. Well, I'm definitely going to want to take a look inside there. I have gunpowder. Ooh, maybe that'll help. Alright, fine. It won't. I need to get the things to open up this. And this is the layout of the town, featuring 2 items. Let's see. I do have this handle. Gives me a bear and a typewriter key. The bear is probably going to go here. I'm going to ignore that guy for now. Gives me a small key and an amulet. Those both are going to go in the archives, I'm sure. So the amulet went there. And the thing that was locked with a small key was not here. Here it is. It's this. Gave me a megaphone. Oh, I thought I was going to read this stuff in there, but I guess I wasn't. Megaphone goes over here for a puzzle. You need to find all these items. Dynamite casing and an earring. Dynamite casing is probably going to go with the fuse and the gunpowder. Probably gunpowder first. That's what the game wants. And then the fuse. And probably my lighter. Excellent. So, top secret typewriter key. And notes on the gang. So, Susie Lee. Was she the leader, maybe? An orphan, retired orphan, and Philip's fiance. He is dangerous, and now we know where he lives. We should probably talk to this guy. No, okay, that guy doesn't want to talk to me. Fine, I didn't want to talk to him. Typewriter keys go there, giving me this wanted poster. Now I'm not sure what I'm doing. Am I grabbing this? Oh, I wasn't looking at the wanted poster. I wanted the stuff under the poster, which is a pencil and the adhesive tape. So let's use the pencil here. Just a sec, I'll use that. Tracing paper. And I think I'm using it on the layout of the town, as well as tape. And this is going to be a puzzle, which I remember was a weird one. Align the paper trail. That's right, you need to put it in the right spot and then, like, rotate it to get it correct. So I'm going to skip this one. There's your pathway. Give this to the chauffeur.
I managed to calm Philip down a bit. I see you've already found the information you needed. Hop in the car. You can tell me everything on the way.
Will do, complete stranger. Okay, well, we saw him earlier, so I guess it's not a complete stranger. I don't know, he still seems strange to me.
Miss Holmes, judging by what you told me, we need to deal with this gang as soon as possible. The police are at your service. This money is for any expenses during your investigation. I'll be here.
Sweet, he just gave me a bunch of money. Nice, I should just run home and no, I'm gonna solve the mystery. Okay, so our map says this is probably the last location of the little game. So let's keep going. Grab these items. We need a dog picture. Why do we need a dog picture? Probably get past that dog. Over here on the right. Neighbor, I'm leaving for a while. The key's on the yacht. Okay, well that's fine. I'm just gonna find the key and break into your house now. Just to teach you a lesson on proper safety. So what am I doing here? Dog bowl? I don't know. Hint. Help. Hint says the money for... Oh, I use money on this. Why am I going to use money on that? For dog food? That's a waste of my good money. The can will not open itself. That is true of many cans. I use my umbrella to drag this down. It's probably going to give me a can opener, right? Yeah. And I need something to pull this out. Here we go, doggy. Doggy needs a bowl. You know, dogs really are not that picky, though. Like, dogs will eat out of the trash in real life. Now we're going to the port. Okay, it's so dark I can't see anything. Well, let's turn this on. It's so dark over here. What happened to my lighter? Oh no. Going back over here. Wheel I found goes there. Giving me 2 new items, a mitten and a lens. Mitten probably isn't going to be used there. Yeah, no, it's not. That would be silly. Lens here, though. Still a little too dark to see something. So let's go back to the square. Square says I could do something. Probably... Okay, I'm going to mitten this. and then I'm going to put this in here. Now I can see, hey, is this the same dock from earlier? I think it might be. Alright, we need to open up this. We need a fishing bag, something to open it. This is the yacht, probably where we have that hidden key. And the compass goes here. We're going to need something else to open up the yacht, though. And let's see, I'm going to grab this. I already have this, so I'm going to put that in place. Nice. Alright, let's use the net to grab this. Aha, I see, it's the whistle. Whistle goes over here on the left. Nice, giving me the telescope, which I'm sure goes, like, not here, but here. Giving me a hidden objects challenge. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Alright, we have a lizard. I bet this gem goes into place here for stuff. Hey, it's the yacht key. Great, that's the item I need. I really should just go home now. I don't need any of the other items. Snake, hairpin. Can't believe I spent all my money on dog food. What a waste of my good money. Oh well. Scarab and a spoon. Let's see. I don't see a scarab anywhere. I don't have the energy to help yet. There it is. Great, so now we have their house key. We can just break into their house. Whose house are we breaking into? Ah, the culprit's house. Well, good. Now we can look for some clues. I don't think it counts as evidence if we just break into somebody's house and steal stuff from them, right? That's stolen evidence doesn't count as good evidence for the sake of a police investigation? I don't know. According to the banner, we need 2 guns here, and I just got the 3rd glass part. So, where do our glass parts go? No, those clearly need, like, little levers. This is a broken trench thing. Let's grab these items. Ah, there we go. Some poison. Yikes. So, Glover poisons people with those roses. This is where the glass pieces go. Giving me 2 items, and I think I know where 2 of them go. This will be used to pull that out, because we need something delicate. And we also needed a fishing-related item here. Fishing lure seems to be a great choice for a fishing-related item. Ooh, why am I not finding anything else here? Okay. Fishing lure, glasses. That's a feather, which is not exactly a fishing thing. I keep clicking on that fishing lure, and that's not it. Where's another fishing lure? This one? I'll just have to use a hint. Hint owl, help! Okay, we still need something to file, and I do have a file, so that's convenient. Give me a couple of items. Alright, so this needs a couple of items as well. Actually, 3 items, and I think I have them all. Great. Great, 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 great. So, the 2 guns go here. It's going to be a puzzle, rotating the guns into place. Yeah, based on the outline, you want them to fit in their respective outlines. This seems easy enough. There we go. Got one of those. We can look here. We're going to put this design into place. You shouldn't have brought Susie in. I told you from the beginning she wouldn't fall in line when the time came, despite her training. Ah, so Glover is so mean to her because, well, he felt like it was a personal failure on his part. You know, it doesn't justify murdering her. I'm sorry. I don't care if this guy was under pressure. It's still a murdering criminal. Let's see if we can solve this puzzle. That looked easy enough. Looks good. That gave me the letter L. And wasn't that outside where I needed the letter L? Sure was. That's a symbol for a pound. It's like a dollar sign in this country. Tray is gonna go here. Probably gonna use it to melt clay. And then I make this indentation in clay. A metallic item will work. I'm gonna melt this metal. Oh, my inventory's empty. Maybe this is the last puzzle of the game. Gonna take this hook. I'm gonna put the hook up. Aha! Now I can find his top secret information. 3 dolls. We found Susie wandering the streets. She had no family or home. We gave her everything she needed. With the one condition. I, Susie, joined the Black Rose gang. The condition is that when she's adult, she has to join our gang. Well, then she didn't voluntarily join the gang. Our first target was Philip Hayes. She broke the contract, and now we have to kill her. Hey, you gotta solve the Susie problem. If she doesn't complete her task, get rid of her and her fiancé, and we'll get the money that way. So get clue. Is that the clue? That's the clue? Uh-oh. Oh no! We can't go outside. We're trapped. Select items that match, like the wolf heads. And let's see. Silly hat and silly hat. Nice. Step stool and step stool. Suitcase and suitcase. I'm trying to click on coat rack and coat rack, but apparently those are not items. Okay, that was axe and axe. Yeah, it looks like some of the pairs you have to make in a specific order. And there we go, we solved the puzzle. Now we're outside. Can we talk to this guy? Okay, this is Detective Gordon. Okay, let's give him this information then.
I'm glad you're all right. I couldn't open the door from the outside. We can't allow any more deaths at this wedding. I'm going for reinforcements. Take the handcuffs, and don't let him escape.
Wait, you're letting
I hope I'm
me?
not too late. Glover already killed the bride, but the groom still has a chance. I must save Philip.
What now, Mr. Moneybags? Our Susie fell her task. A handsome fiancé and wealth messed with her head. But you won't fool me. I'll finish what your bride didn't.
Yeesh. Well, we came just in time to save Philip. Let's do it. What can we do? We're gonna have to make a stack of presents. Really? Okay, that's the puzzle. We need to find, where's that last present? Help me out here, hint owl. There it is. Oh, that's not a stack of presents. That's a string of lights. I was looking for a present. Okay, where's that final present then? I'll use the hint owl once more. What? Huh, it looks like that might be it, but the game is not accepting that as a correct item. So I might need to use that somewhere else. So I'm going to click on it. And hint says there. I can't get trapped. I mean, I can't get stuck. What? Okay, so you saw that. The problem was I was clicking in the slightly incorrect area. That was the puzzle. Whatever. Now what? String of lights I'm going to hang from the ceiling, and he's not going to notice. And then now I'm going to take these shards away using this jacket. Now I have a shard. What am I going to do with that? I'm going to use it to pop the balloon, that's what.
Hey!
What a very strange puzzle to capture the culprit. I could have just slapped the handcuffs on him at any moment, or I tackled him from behind, but no, I had to destroy the balloon so we'd trip and fall on the presents and knock into the cart, which was connected by a string of lights to the chandelier. Fine. Let's just arrest this guy and go home.
This isn't over. You may have me, but the Black Rose Gang is still out there. Someone will come for him. I'm sure of it.
Sometime later. He's just looking at the picture and being very, very sad. All right, so that's it. That is Miss Holmes, 5 orange pips. Hope you enjoyed seeing me play through the entire game in one video. Have a great day. Bye.